Francois.
Mr. Speaker, Prime Minister, there is one thing on which we can all agree, which is that when we come to vote on this in 2 weeks' time, this will be about the most important thing that those of us in this House will ever vote upon in our entire lives. Now, the Sun and the Telegraph this morning described this deal as a surrender. I'm afraid it is. No sooner is the ink dry than the Spanish are after Gibraltar and the French are after our fish.
They're not. It's not what you want to say.
Prime Minister.
Order. Sit down. Order. Let me say to members around the right honourable gentleman, including some who fondly imagine they're going to be called to ask a question, don't sit there heckling your colleague. He's got a right to be heard. If you don't like it, listen with courtesy in silence, and if it's that bad for you, you're welcome to leave the chamber. The right honourable gentleman will be heard. Amen. End of subject. Mark Francois.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. The Prime Minister and the whole House knows the mathematics. This will never get through. And even if it did, which it won't, the DUP on who we rely for a majority have said they would then review the confidence and supply agreement. So it's as dead as a dodo. Prime Minister, I plead with you. The House of Commons has never, ever surrendered to anybody, and it won't start now.
Hear, hear. And can I reassure my right honourable friend, as I referenced in my statement in relation to Gibraltar, that the United Kingdom has not surrendered in those matters that he has referred to. He talked about the Spanish position on Gibraltar. The Spanish have always had that position on Gibraltar. He talked about the French wanting our fish. As he will know, French fishermen have long been wanting and fish in our waters. What they did want to do in the political declaration was to link that access to our waters to our access to markets in relation to trade. We resisted that. We continued resisting that, and we resisted it in the document itself. And we will continue to resist that and continue on Gibraltar to stand by the people of Gibraltar.